Here's the thing, nobody talks about push-reel lawnmowers in 2026, and honestly, it's ridiculous. These mowers are quiet, low maintenance, and can actually outperform gas-powered machines in the right hands, yet the lawn industry acts like they don't exist. Most people stick with noisy, complicated gas mowers because that's what everyone pushes, but there are some hidden gems that make mowing easier, cleaner, and way more satisfying. Stick around, I'm showing you 5 push-reel mowers that deserve way more attention than they get. Okay, kicking things off with the Scott's 20-inch Classic, and honestly, this is a mower that flies under the radar for no good reason. Most people overlook it because it's just a manual push mower, no engine, no noise, nothing flashy. But here's the thing, it's a real workhorse if your lawn is the right size and you mow regularly. I tested it on a flat 4,000 square foot backyard, and the 20-inch cutting deck makes a huge difference in efficiency. Compared to smaller 14 to 16-inch reels, I finished the lawn much faster without feeling wiped out halfway through. The 5-blade system slices cleanly through cool season grasses like fescue, bluegrass, and rye. Every pass leaves a crisp, clean line, and because there's no gas or electricity involved, it's quiet, eco-friendly, and almost meditative to use. The large dual wheels keep it stable, so you don't feel like it's tipping over or getting stuck. Height adjustments are easy, ranging from 1 to 3 inches, so you can customize the cut to your liking without fussing. But here's why nobody's talking about it. This mower struggles if your lawn is overgrown or patchy. Let it go for a few weeks and it bogs down fast. People see that and assume it's weak or not enough, which is unfair. It's meant for consistent weekly mowing, and in that scenario, it's extremely efficient. Plus, it feels like a traditional mower with perfect posture and smooth handling. For larger lawns where you just want a simple, reliable machine that gets the job done without drama, this is a hidden gem that deserves more attention. Next, the Earthwise 16-inch 7-blade. This one is a secret weapon for people obsessed with a perfect lawn, but somehow it doesn't get the spotlight it deserves. Most reviews ignore it because people assume manual mowers are all the same, but this model really stands out for precision. I tested it on thick Bermuda grass, and the difference was noticeable immediately. Traditional 4-blade mowers tend to rip the grass, leaving jagged tips. The 7-blade reel slices cleanly, giving a smooth, professional-looking finish. This is critical for southern warm-season grasses like zoysia, Bermuda, and St. Augustine, which need clean cuts to avoid browning. Here's why people sleep on this mower. It takes effort. Push it over slightly overgrown areas and you'll feel it in your arms. It's not a glide-and-go mower. It rewards commitment. Height adjustments require a wrench, which seems annoying at first, but honestly, if you set it once and leave it, it's perfect. The precision is what makes it stand out. Every blade counts. If you want a golf course-style lawn, this is the mower for you. It may not be flashy or heavily marketed, which is why it's often ignored, but for those who value cut quality over speed, it's unmatched. Regular mowing and a bit of elbow grease will give you a lawn that looks perfectly manicured, something that most standard mowers can't achieve. This is one of those underappreciated mowers that quietly outperforms the hype machines.
Number 3. American Lawnmower Company 1204-14. Now here's one that nobody talks about but should. Lightweight, beginner-friendly, and just plain easy to push. It's perfect for small yards, seniors, or anyone new to manual mowing. I tested it on a smaller urban yard with rye and fine fescue, and it practically glided across the lawn. Tight corners, flower beds, uneven patches, no problem. It's smooth, predictable, and ridiculously easy to handle. The trade-off is obvious. This mower isn't going to tackle thick weeds or jungle-level overgrowth. But here's the thing. Most people don't need that. It's perfect for weekly maintenance, especially in small yards where maneuverability matters more than brute force. The 14-inch deck means more passes than larger reels, but that's exactly why it excels in smaller spaces. You can weave around obstacles effortlessly, and the 4-blade reel gives a sharp, clean cut every time. It's low maintenance, too. You don't need to sharpen constantly, oil the wheels, or worry about fiddly adjustments. Push, mow, done. And that's exactly why it's underrated. People often dismiss it because it looks small, lightweight, and simple, but for real-world homeowners, it's reliable, eco-friendly, and perfect for anyone who wants mowing to be hassle-free. If your lawn is small to medium-sized, has obstacles, or you just want something easy to handle without noise or gas, this is a hidden favorite that rarely gets mentioned. Number 2, Great State's 5-blade reel mower, which honestly should get a lot more attention than it does. This one is the all-around, no-nonsense mower that just quietly gets the job done. I've tested it on a variety of conditions: front yards, slightly uneven side yards, medium thick grass, and it handled every situation surprisingly well. The fact that it's often overlooked is baffling. People see a manual mower and assume it's lightweight, weak, and old-fashioned, but this model is the perfect balance between control and performance. At 27 pounds, it feels sturdier than the American Lawnmower 1204-14, but it's still manageable. The 5-blade reel delivers a clean cut across average lawns, but here's the kicker. It's a little forgiving on slightly overgrown patches, unlike 4-blade reels that jam easily. The 16-inch deck is a sweet spot, wide enough to get the job done efficiently, but not so wide that you lose maneuverability. The tool-free height adjustment ranges from 0.5 to 2.5 inches, letting you go super short or leave it a bit taller for certain grass types. What really impressed me were the large back wheels. They handle small bumps, dips, and uneven terrain way better than you'd expect from a manual mower. There's no gimmicky tech or flashy features here, just a solid, reliable mower that's easy to use and low maintenance. If you've got a medium-sized yard and want something that's dependable year after year, this is a hidden favorite nobody seems to talk about. It's quiet, efficient, and actually fun to use once you get the rhythm of it. Number 1. Fiskars StaySharp Max Reel Mower. And let me tell you, this one is the king of push reel mowers that most people don't even know exists. Nobody talks about it because it's not flashy, it's not gas-powered, and it doesn't make a big noise. But once you push it, you'll realize why it deserves the spotlight. I rolled it onto a thick St. Augustine lawn, and despite being over 50 pounds, it felt lighter than any other mower I've used. The inertia drive system and StaySharp blades make mowing smoother and less exhausting than you'd expect. Here's the genius part. It doesn't rely on blade-to-blade contact, which reduces friction. That means you don't have to sharpen it constantly, it cuts more smoothly, and it handles thicker patches of grass with less effort than lighter mowers that jam or bog down. The VersaCut system lets you adjust the height from 1 to 4 inches with a simple one-touch lever. And the reversible chute is a small feature that saves you tons of cleanup time by letting you choose whether clippings go forward or back. This one is perfect for large yards, tougher grass types, or anyone who wants the best manual mowing experience. It's expensive compared to other reels, sure, but the engineering, comfort, and cutting performance justify it. It's quiet, efficient, and durable. Basically the manual mower equivalent of a luxury car that nobody talks about because it doesn't roar or draw attention. If you want clean results with less effort, long-term reliability, and something that feels effortless even on thick lawns, this is it. Seriously, the Fiskars StaySharp Max is a hidden gem that deserves way more recognition than it gets.